Imagine a linebacker who, at 49ers training camp, is not just a contender but seems poised to be the Week 1 starter at weak side linebacker. Dee Winters is making waves, and it's clear he's taking charge of the position that Dre Greenlaw once held. But here's where it gets interesting. Winters is doing so with a fresh perspective and a strong work ethic. He came to camp in great shape, ready to hone in on his new role as the guy, said 49ers All-Pro linebacker Fred Warner. And he's really stepped up. During the joint practice with the Las Vegas Raiders, Winters made his mark even without live tackling. He delivered some powerful hits that sent Raiders players to the ground. As he should, Warner chuckled. That's why we play football. One of Winters' notable hits was against Raiders rookie running back Ashton Jeanty, the number 6 overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. Later, he took down Raiders tight end Michael Mayer after a short reception from Geno Smith during a 7-on-7 drill. Winters, a third-year pro, has clearly distinguished himself in the competition for the job. Greenlaw, who previously held the position, signed with the Denver Broncos as a free agent. The 49ers selected linebacker Nick Martin with the number 75 overall pick to compete for the role, but Martin's performance has been inconsistent, as expected from a rookie. Martin had a tough debut in the 49ers' first preseason game against the Broncos. But Warner is optimistic about his progress. He's doing his thing, Warner said. I love having young guys on the team because they bring energy. Here are some additional observations from the joint practice. Rookie defensive tackle C.J. West suffered a hyperextended left knee during a one-on-one pass rush drill. The initial diagnosis was that he could miss a week or more, similar to the injury sustained by defensive end Mykel Williams in the previous joint practice. Defensive end Nick Bosa sat out with neck soreness, but the team is hopeful he'll be back next week. The 49ers added defensive linemen William Bradley King and Damone Harris to their roster, placing offensive tackle Andre Dillard on injured reserve and waiving defensive lineman Michael Dwumfor. Without Bosa, the 49ers struggled to generate a steady pass rush. Harris had a would-be sack in his first practice. And rookie defensive tackle Alfred Collins got an extended run with the first-team defense after West's injury. Dallas Flowers lined up with the first-team defense at cornerback, making the top defensive play of the day by breaking up Geno Smith's deep pass for wide receiver Trey Tucker in the end zone. Defensive backs Jason Pennock and Trey Brown were held out of practice with heel discomfort, but might be able to play in the upcoming game against the Raiders. Chase Lucas made the only takeaway of the practice, intercepting an Aiden O'Connell deflection. Lucas has taken over as the nickel back with Upton, Stout, and Brown sidelined. Rookie safety Marquez Sigel is also vying for a starting job, lining up with Jair Brown in the starting defensive backfield. In a red zone session, O'Connell hit Jacoby Myers for a 15-yard touchdown against the coverage of 49ers defensive backs Darrell Luter Jr. and Derek Canteen. Cornerback Diamador Lenore had a solid day, but ended on a low note, giving up a 35-yard touchdown pass from Smith to Tucker. What do you think? Is Winters the clear choice for the starting role, or do you see Martin improving and catching up? Share your thoughts in the comments.